Hey guys, just a quick public service announcement before we start this video. A lot of you know that I do a live stream every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific. It's normally on this channel. That is no longer. If you notice here to the side is the RWL Live logo. Down below, there's going to be a link in the description to this new channel. This new channel is only going to be strictly the live streams for Sundays, okay? So if you miss the live streams, if you want to join in on the live streams, I just got to tell you, it's a hodgepodge of topics. It's not necessarily just investing. The difference with my live stream is the audience controls the topic. So whatever topics comes up in the chat is the topics we're going to talk about that night. No holds barred. I don't say, this topic's off limits, that topic's off limits. I don't do that. So it could get a little dicey sometimes, to say the least. It's not bad. Typically, we have fun. When I say hodgepodge of topics, last week we had a conversation about raspberries. So, but we start off with investing, and then, as the night progresses, we talk about different things. So if that's interests you on Sunday nights, you've got nothing to do at 6 p.m. Pacific, click the link to the RWL live channel, and every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific, we will have a live stream. Thank you. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, as promised last week, I'm doing a 6-month update, pretty much year-to-date review on the performance of the collared ETFs. Now, if you don't know what the collared ETFs are, they're kind of like the income funds like QYLD, RYLD, XYLD, but with a protective put collar to protect against crashes. Okay. Now, I wish these were promoted a little bit better, because they really put an emphasis on what they would call downside protection. And it's really, I think it gives people a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe a false hope that it would protect them from any losses, right? And that is just simply not true. But good news is they have actually done their job. And we're going to show you this. I added a new metric here to show you how they have performed relative to the index. Okay, so those who are new here, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. If you would, leave me a comment down below. Also, the Amazon link is down below. Amazon Prime Day is close by. If you use my link and go do your normal shopping on Amazon, Amazon will send me a small commission for all qualified purchases. That's a great way and a win-win, no additional cost way to support the channel, and I would appreciate that. So thank you very much. So let's get into it. So this is a 6-month review, and what we did was we took the opening price on the first trading day of 2022, and we took $100,000, and we went and saw how many shares that would buy us. Okay, so at that time, it bought us 3,955 shares of NSPI. This is the nationwide S&P 500 collared ETF. Okay, so what we did is we just held it, right? These are essentially income funds. So I'm not doing any dividend reinvestment or any of that. These funds, all these funds, are designed to provide current income that people will spend in retirement. So what we're doing here is trying to figure out which one protected our capital and which one gave us the most income, and the balance of those two. So we see at the closing price as of July 1st. So yes, this is like 6 months and a day. Okay, I'm a day off here, but it's good enough for government work. Actually, I'll take that back. This is still better than government work. So closing price July 1st, 2022 is $21.61. So that would represent a $14,517 unrealized capital loss. Okay, so you'll see income received every month from January to June. been decreasing all the way down. Okay. So income received for the first 6 months, $3,184.34. Now, one metric that I have here is the total. Now, the total represents the ending capital, right? Your unrealized capital, your 100,000 turned into 85, plus your income received. So this is like the total value of the investment. So the total return, essentially. Now, you'll see we have 88,666. The index returned, which is the S&P 500, roughly 20.5% decline year to date. Now, if you include the income received and your ending capital to the NSPI, we are only down 11,333. So we are only down 11.33% technically. So the total value of your investment returned you 11.33. The index itself returned you negative 20.5. So what is that? 40, I didn't even do the math, but that's like a 40 or 50% improved return over the index, right? Or 40, 50% less loss, if that makes sense, than the index. So that's how this is all working out. So we're going to go through and see which ones perform better than its index and which ones haven't. Next up, we have XRMI. XRMI is the global X version of NSPI. And we see here, January 2022, we were able to buy 3,749 shares, closing price of July 1st, 2260 for a capital loss unrealized of 15.26%. And you see the dividends here received for 6 months totaled $4,941.88. So even though XRMI lost a little bit more in capital, it gave you a bunch more in income compared to the NSPI. So your total return, $89,681.29, $10,318 down, so 10.32% loss. So that's almost a 50% improvement over the index, which is the S&P 500. Next up, NDJI, and that is the nationwide Dow Jones version. And on January 1st, 2022, 3,965 shares were bought at a price of $25.22. Closing price of July 1st, $21.80 for a capital loss of $13,560. And you'll see here again, income received for the 6 months still being reduced over this time, but you did receive $3,227.60. So for a total value of your investment, $89,666 for a 10.33% total return on your starting capital. And compare that to the Dow Jones index return of 15.2%. It did what, 30% better than the index roughly? Next up, NTKI. Now, NTKI is the Russell 2000 version of it. And January 1st, 2022, we owned 3,954 shares at $25.29. Closing price of July 1st of $21.92 for a unrealized capital loss of $13,325. Income again has been decreasing, but we have a total income received for the year, $3,230.53. Total value of your investment, $89,905. 10% loss on your money here. Compare that to the index though. The index year to date, 24.1% down. So a very large improvement. What is that? 50, almost 60% roughly improvement over the index return itself. So pretty good performance over its index. NUSI, unfortunately, doesn't have the same good news. January 1st, 2022, we bought 3,581 shares at a cost of $27.92. Closing price of July 1st, $19.22 for a capital loss of $31,160. Again, income declining, but for 6 months, we've gotten $3,262.89. Total value of your investment now is $72,102 for a 27.9% decline in your capital. Compare that to the index. It did just slightly better, not even 10% better. So index return was 30% down, which is the NASDAQ, and not very good performance there. And last but not least is the Global X version of NUSI, which is QRMI. January 2022, we bought 4,284 shares at $23.34. Close of business on July 1st, these shares were $19.54 for a capital loss $16,281. And you'll see here the income is extremely erratic with QRMI. Which is odd, very odd to me. Like we had some 3 and 4 cent months, and then all of a sudden 19. But all in all, $3,024.85 in income for the 6-month period. Total value of the investment ends up $86,743 for a 13.26% loss versus the index, which is the NASDAQ 100, of 30%. So did very well against its index, and comparative to NUSI, did 100% better than NUSI. So I would say Global X is probably the winner here in this, especially in the NASDAQ at least. If you look at the Russell 2000 in the nationwide product, it did very well as well. Well over 50-60% better than the index. So all in all, besides NUSI, all of these have, in my opinion, performed as advertised. Well, no, let's take that back. These have performed as designed. They have not performed, I believe, as advertised. I believe they need to do something differently about advertising this, and just getting people's expectations correct. And I think that's where a lot of these funds screwed up, is that expectations were that you weren't going to lose anything, right? And in all actuality, that's just not the case. And in reality, they've actually done, most of them have done fairly well. So that's all I got. If you missed last week, we did the income fund showdown on the other popular income funds. That was an 18-month report, so go check that out if you would. Click down below in the description and in the first pinned comment. There's ways to connect with me, and also the Amazon link. I would appreciate that. You guys have a good week. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. I am not a financial advisor. The information contained in this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be investment advice. Please seek a licensed professional for any investment, tax, or legal advice. Thank you.